Good morning, this is All India Radio Kohima, the morning news read by Setsangmu. Parliamentarians bid a fond farewell to the outgoing President Ram Nath Kovind in the Central Hall on last evening. In his address at the function, President Ram Nath Kovind called upon the political parties to rise above a partisan approach and think about the works needed to be done for the development and welfare of the people with the spirit of nation first. President Kovind said, citizens and political parties have many constitutional avenues open to them, including protest. He said the father of the nation also employed the weapon of satyagraha for that purpose, but he was equally concerned about the other side. He said the right to protest should be exercised always in Gandhian ways. President Kovind expressed his gratitude towards the parliamentarians, saying that it would not have been possible for him to discharge his responsibilities without their support. He said during his tenure, he tried to discharge his duties with full efficiency. President Kovind mentioned that all the former presidents of India were the source of inspiration to him. President Ram Nath Kovind will address the nation tonight on the eve of demitting office. The address will be broadcast from 7 p.m. on the entire national network of All India Radio and telecast over all channels of Doordarshan in Hindi, followed by the English version. Broadcast of the address in Hindi and English on Doordarshan will be followed by broadcast in regional languages by regional channels of Doordarshan. AIR will broadcast regional language versions from 9:30 p.m. onwards on its respective regional networks. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has called the elevation of Droupadi Murmu as the President of India a historic event in the 75 years of democracy. Shah said a person belonging to a tribal community and coming from a very backward region and occupying the country's top post is a big victory of democracy. The Union Minister was addressing a gathering after inaugurating the EFIR portal of Gujarat Police at National Forensic Sciences University in Gandhinagar. To commemorate the 75th years of independence, he appealed to everyone to unfurl the national flag at their homes on the coming Independence Day and participate in the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign. Shah inaugurated 4 modern services of Gujarat Police, including Train Nitra, Command and Control Room, EFIR portal. Later, the minister inaugurated various developmental works in his Lok Sabha constituency, Gandhinagar. Later in the day, the Union Minister also inaugurated and laid the foundation stone for various developmental works in his native place, Mansa in Gandhinagar. Shah, who is on a 2-day visit to Gujarat, will inaugurate and lay the foundation stone for various developmental works worth 210 crore in Ahmedabad today. Housing and Urban Affairs Minister Hardeep Singh Puri has said that street vendors have been an essential part of the country's economic growth story. He was addressing the 16th meeting of National Association of Street Vendors of India, NASVI, in New Delhi yesterday. The Union Minister stressed that street vendors are not encroachers. They are self-employed contributors in the collective dream of a new India. He said street vendors are the strong linkages with the urban informal economy to grow the economy. Puri said Prime Minister Narendra Modi is the biggest supporter of street vendors. The Union Minister highlighted that 3,661 crores rupees had been provided as microcredits to more than 30 lakh street vendors by 11th of July. He said, as the country is celebrating 75 years of independence, the government has given a message to all states, municipalities, urban local bodies to celebrate Swaniti Mahotsav with the active participation of street vendors across the country. World Health Organization WHO has declared monkeypox a global health emergency. It came at the end of the second meeting of the WHO's Emergency Committee on the virus. The classification is the highest alert that the WHO can issue and follows a worldwide upsurge in cases. WHO Director General Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said more than 16,000 cases have now been reported from 75 countries. There have been 5 deaths so far as a result of the outbreak. There are only 2 other such health emergencies at present, the coronavirus pandemic and the continuing effort to eradicate polio. That is all we have in this morning news bulletin. Have a good day.